Hello, it's me. So I was steady today, so I'm doing good. And I just went and got broccoli and mushrooms. And I found something I can use for my art. I kind of got into hearts, and this is an adjustable heart thing for like making cakes. But I could use it in doing other stuff too, so that was kind of cool. I love doing that because I welded like 3 big hearts, so that's a cool thing. So anyway, so I got mushrooms and I got some broccoli. I got a couple of things, 3 of them actually, so I'm going to throw those in the freezer. And my dog obviously needs a cookie. Okay, go away. Out. Anyway, so long day, and still waiting to hear back if we hear anything on that deal that didn't go through. So that'll be interesting. My clients already called me twice today, so. And then, but I got a call from some other clients that are coming up from California, so that's exciting, and they still are very much wanting to work with me, so that's very cool. I'm very excited about that. And then I sent some listings off to some other clients. I'd love nothing better. I don't mind what I do for a living. I think I told you that before, but I think it's time to, all these changes that I've been making, I am ready. I'm ready for all of the big changes to start happening, to do this and just kind of be able to be there a little bit more for my mom, you know, especially now and stuff. So it just makes things, would make things a lot easier for her, so, and for everybody else concerning all the way around. But I've got to be able to take care of medical insurance and all that good stuff too, so, you know, I don't know. I am not one that is opposed to changing the way our medical is taken care of, because I know too many people who have fallen through the cracks who can't get medical insurance because they've lost their job and they can't get on, there's not, you know, to buy health insurance is so stinking expensive. It's, I think my mom pays $700 a month for health insurance through Kaiser, and, you know, I mean, $700 a month for one person, and she's like 80. And maybe it's not quite that much. It seems like it was ungodly amount. And so I know I couldn't afford that. Unless I can get things paid off. I got to be able to save for retirement too. I have no retirement saved up or anything. I just feel very vulnerable right now. So I got to get enough. I want to get enough set aside so I can buy my house back, because the way that my parents bought my house and then sold it to me, but the way that my dad did it, he kind of messed it up a little bit. Not a lot, but enough that, be careful. When your parents get older, there is a Medicare cap, and you have to spend down this cap. And because of my dad's health, if we had to put him into a nursing home, we would have had to have spent down a certain amount of money. Well, the problem was that the way that he wrote the contract on my house, and because of the equity in the house, it showed that he had like $400,000 more in estate than my mom did, and it was not a good thing. And which meant that my mom would have lost a lot of money. And it wasn't like they had a lot to begin with, you know, so it gets a little crazy. I think this whole, think everything's going to be just fine and dandy, and then it really isn't going to be fine and dandy. And then she called me late last night, and one of her friends had passed away that we hadn't seen for a long time, actually. Well, I hadn't seen her. She more or less kept in touch with her over the years, but not probably as close as she should have. And these were people that were very much part of our growing years. We knew these, they never had kids of their own, but just really nice people and very hippie. I think the house that they lived in couldn't have been more than maybe 300 square feet. It was this little teeny tiny shack, and just really nice people, and it just was, you know, I don't know. Seemed like as my dad got sicker over the years, he lost track of a lot of people. Her husband died early, I think, or they got a divorce, and then he passed away not too long after that from emphysema or something. And we had, you know, he'd had other friends that he'd known that had passed away. A lot of his friends smoked. A lot of them died from cancer-related issues. He had a radio friend that passed away from emphysema when we were, well, I wasn't super young, but I wasn't super old either. I must have been in my teens. And my mom was the one that was working. She was the breadwinner, and it was really hard for her to even stay in touch with her friends. I think that's why she feels very alone right now. That's one of the reasons that I would love to have my real estate take off, because I could put her to work in an office, you know. It would be nice. It would be good for her to have me a little more flexible. It'd be good for me too, but good for her in the long run. So she's a very good lady. She's a very special lady. She took on a lot. My mother has cerebral palsy, and she put up with a lot of discrimination and just mean people, and but she persevered, and she was amazing. So hats off to her. I've got all the respect in the world for my mom. Anyway, alright, I'm going to quit boo-hooing here. I will chat with you a little bit later. Bye.